Hi guys, how's it going? Everyone is due for March 17th to March 31st. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything from love, work, friends, family, health, etc. So please take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can always get a free birth chart online just by Googling it and finding out your other placements. So you can find out your sun, rising, and moon signs, and for instance, your Venus signs. And so you can always check out my other zodiac readings. With that being said, I also want to let you know that I've pulled all your cards here, Capricorn. We're going to get into your reading in just a moment. But I always take a picture at the end. So if you're not watching this live and you want to pull up that picture while you listen or while you watch, you can do that by going to my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com. It's in the description box below. Once you click on my website, you click on the Facebook link and just scroll and find the Capricorn reading that I'll post after this. And the first comment there will just be one picture of all the cards if you want to check it out, but you don't have to. Also, with that being said, I wanted to say again that this reading can resonate for you before or after the original intended time period. So it can resonate before March 17th and after March 31st. What else? Oh yes, if you want to subscribe, it's free. It just lets you know when I put out new videos. So if you like this video, you can click the bell icon on the bottom right and just make sure it's active so you'll know when I put out new readings. But other than that, we're going to get into your reading here, Capricorn. I'm just going to do a quick sound bell for some general healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want, you can take a deep breath in and out. Okay, Capricorn. Let's get into your reading here. And if you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. So we're going to start off with your first main 6 cards here. So the first row is starting around March 17th. So I think it's Tuesday or so of next week going into the upcoming weekend. And the last row here is the last week and weekend of March till about the 31st, but it's not exact. All right. So let me just turn on my timer here. Okay. So Capricorn, you have the Hanged Man in reverse, Page of Wands upright, 2 of Wands upright, 4 of Pentacles upright, 7 of Cups in reverse, and the World upright. So I've also started to do something a little bit different here, guys, where I've been pulling the top and the bottom of each tarot deck that we work with here. So I've pulled the Llewellyn deck and the Animal Totem Tarot. So I wanted to show you these first 2 that I pulled for you. So you got the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Death card in reverse here, Capricorn. So this talks about not feeling like you have all the tools around you that you currently need and possibly resisting some type of change here. This is also feeling like you can't come from a position of authority or coming from a position where people will respect you in some way. You could have been in that position before. If this is not you, Capricorn, it can be the person you're dealing with or your general environment here. But when these 2 cards are framed by your first card here, which is the Hanged Man in reverse, okay? So actually when you see this card in the reverse position, it's actually an ant, right? Inside of this hole underground. And so this talks about you could be resisting looking at a situation from a new perspective that could really help you. And this definitely goes with the energy of the Death card in reverse, right? So when the Death card is upright, you see this vulture that's standing over the carcass. This represents your vulnerability in some way that other people see as disgusting. It could be your substance, right? If you were a vulture. But it is in the reverse position. So you could be resisting your own vulnerability in some way. or just resisting change in general and resisting this new perspective that could really help you get into more of your queen energy, your queen of swords, since she was reversed as well. But we'll get into the reading and find out more, what this is about. Oh wait, I think it was like this. Yes. So the second card you have here, Capricorn, is the Page of Wands in the upright position. This is a cute little card. There's a chameleon in it, and he's standing on this wand that has a ribbon on it. So when the Page of Wands shows up, this could be a small message that you're going to receive, or a small message that you're going to give to somebody else, or just some type of small opportunity from the universe. But this is being open to learning something new, right? Pages are at the bottom, so you could be at an entry level position or the beginning of a relationship, or just, at the very start of something and working your way up. Now, the third card you have here, Capricorn, is the Two of Wands. So this could be saying that mid-March, into next week and even next weekend, you could be in the energy of not ready yet to take action on something, but really taking the time to people watch. And learn from other people and see, what they're doing. Okay, so in this card, you see this stingray, and he's got one eye out that you can see that he's looking at you with. Okay, the water also here represents emotions, trying to control your emotions and just be in this observational place. Like I said, it's not an action card, but this is the time where I want to talk about what your other two top and bottom were of the Llewellyn deck here. So you have the Three of Cups upright and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this can talk about, Capricorn, in the recent past. You could have felt like you had a lot more support here with these three women that are cheersing in the card. You felt more of a peacefulness, more creativity, perhaps. And this is just like an energy that's, undercurrent of your reading here. But you also have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this represents that in the recent past, or even currently, you aren't feeling valued in some way when it comes to work or a relationship or something like that. It could be saying that you used to overwork, or you weren't working hard enough, or someone wasn't valuing you, either giving you too much praise or not enough, but something like that when you see this card in the reverse position. Sorry, I'm going to put this down. And so, normally when he's looking up, he's looking at all the hard work that he's done and all the hard work he still needs to do. He's really evaluating. He's a hard worker. And so when it's in the reverse, that's what we were just saying, that you aren't possibly feeling valued in some way, or looking at yourself in an honest way about your work ethic or something. It doesn't have to be work, right? It can be a relationship, a project, creativity, whatever. But there's just kind of this undercurrent here in the reading. And you do have another, you have Seven of Pentacles in reverse here. And then at the end, for your confirmation card, your last one, you have Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. So they have kind of, sorry, Cleo, no. Sorry, guys. Cleo, no. Hermes, you too. Stop. All right, I have to put a little music, you guys, or those dogs. Those damn chihuahuas. Anyway, back to your reading here, Capricorn. So like I was saying, you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse in the beginning, at the bottom of the deck of the Llewellyn, and then here at the end you have Eight, right? They follow each other. One's reverse, one's right side up. So there's this really looking into this work situation or this project or this relationship, but there's a lot here in your reading about working hard. And since we know your sign, you're grounded, and Capricorn is very determined, right? They have a goal, they go up the mountain, and that's all they see sometimes. So that's just something that's, the undercurrent of your reading. But let's get back to the rest of it here. You be quiet. All right. So your fourth card here, Capricorn, is the Four of Pentacles in the upright position. This is talking about needing to let go of control or fear in some way in your life. Okay, again, Capricorn, if this isn't you, it could be the person you're dealing with or just your general environment. But you see this squirrel here, and he's scrambling to get all these pentacles, right? Like normally they would be nuts. but it's operating out of a place of fear because there always will be more nuts, but this squirrel is just, operating from a place of not having enough and being, having anxiety about that. But there needs to be a letting go of control, not coming from a place of fear, knowing that there will always be enough abundance for you. So that's something that I definitely struggle with myself. It's really interesting, to look into research on, coming from a mentality of lack. Like, we've learned in America in a certain way that you always have to work hard, and there's never enough, and there's always competition, you always have to fight. And that's something that we've been drilled into our heads, but that's not always the way that you have to operate. So there's really interesting ways of looking at money and abundance in a different way. So anyway, I don't want to go on a tangent there, but just want to put that out there. Um, so yeah, Capricorn. And then I actually have my Capricorn friend here in the background. She don't want to say hi, but that's okay. She was reminding me that the last Capricorn reading, we had the Seven of Cups upright, and here it is in reverse. Okay. So this is talking about possibly towards the end of the month, Capricorn, you could be now ready to make a decision about something. You're coming out of illusions. You're coming out of the dark night of the soul here with the dragonfly. I'll show you in the upright so you can kind of see it better. Okay. But last set of readings, it was upright, and now it's reversed. Okay. So you're ready to make a decision about something. And again, coming out of that observational phase in the beginning of the first week, midweek of March here with the Two of Wands, that's the observational place. And now with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you're ready to take action, okay? And once you do that, beautiful, you have the World card upright. I love this card. Okay, so you see here on this island, it's completely empty out in the sea in the middle of nowhere. And so that is having all the possibilities you want, having forward momentum, carving something out of nothing, right? There's nothing there. You can create your reality. You can create your dreams, whatever you want to do to manifest, to move forward. So that is really beautiful, Capricorn. I like to say sometimes I wish I was a Capricorn, but my Venus is in Capricorn. So there you go. Anyway, Capricorn, back to the rest of your reading. Okay, so for 3 confirmation cards here, you have the Tower card. I keep doing that. I need more coffee. The Tower card in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and 8 of Pentacles upright. So we'll go in order here. Okay, so the Tower card in reverse is very similar again to the Death card in reverse that you had in the beginning of the reading. There is some type of resistance to change here, resistance to your own vulnerability or someone else's. Turn that down a little bit, sorry. And also resisting some type of new way of thinking with the Enlightenment, right? So when the Tower card is upright, you always have this lightning hitting the top of the tower. That's your crown chakra, okay? So you could be, again, resisting something too, but when this Tower card is in reverse, confirming the Hangman reverse, you're resisting this enlightenment, you're resisting this new way of looking at something, a new angle, a new perspective that could really help you. And again, the Tower in reverse is also confirming the Four of Pentacles upright. The more, Capricorn, that you let go of control or operate from a place of fear, the more that you will bring that change in, even if it's scary, even if it's different. But this enlightenment, right, whatever it is, it will come through, it will reverse the more you let go. All right. Now this Judgment in reverse is confirming the Page of Wands upright and the Seven of Cups in reverse. When the Judgment card shows up here, and you do have to forgive me, I had a little incense action here, so part of the card is burnt. But I will show you in the upright. I believe you can still see there's a man lying in his grave, right? And then there's stairs, and he's in this cave or this catacomb, whatever you want to call it. And there's a man here at the very top coming down. Okay, so when this shows up in the reverse position, this is saying something isn't ready to be reborn yet. Something isn't being judged properly. it is a general reading, so it can go different ways for different people. But when this judgment in reverse shows up with the Page of Wands, it could be that whatever this small messages that could come through to you in mid-March, Capricorn, it could not be what you want. It could not be not judged properly. It could not be ready to be reborn yet or started anew. So whatever that message that you were going to give or someone was going to give to you, or just a small offering from the universe, there's something that could be off about it, where it's just not ready yet, or it's not being judged properly. All right. Now, when the Judgment card in reverse is also confirming the Seven of Cups in reverse, this is basically telling us that when you come out of this illusions, this dark night of the soul, this too many options, now you're ready to make a decision. And there's still a part of you, like we already know, with the Tower in reverse, the Death in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, that's resisting this change, that's, kind of not wanting the new beginning to happen quite yet, if that makes sense. Now, your last confirmation card here, Capricorn, is the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position. Like I was saying earlier, you had the Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of your deck, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles upright. So this is, again, something about work or a project or relationship, friendship, family, however you want to take it, but something isn't being valued correctly. There's some kind of not an equal give and take as far as you being honest with yourself about how much you've been working or how much you haven't been working, that kind of thing. So when this Eight of Pentacles upright is confirming the Two of Wands, this is just showing us that when you're in, possibly this upcoming weekend, after the 17th or so, it's not exact, right? You are more in this observational phase where you're just working hard at whatever you're doing, whatever you need to focus on, your priorities here, okay? And again, this is very much the energy of Capricorn, right? I said determined, hardworking, focused on the goal. And that those base qualities, Capricorn, that are, at your core of your being, even if you're not a sun or rising Capricorn, you can have different Capricorn placements, but really speaks to how much you are a hard worker. And that hard work ethic is going to pay off and bring you the world upright, right? Bring you this new possibility, creating something out of nothing, okay, creating a reality, that kind of energy. So it's really nice to see here, Capricorn. All right, so that is what I have for you as far as the tarot. So always feel free to let me know in the comments or even privately if things resonate for you. You can always come back later and let me know how things go. But before you go. I feel like I'm repeating myself. We're going to grab you some quick oracle cards. So just give me a moment to tap back into your energy here. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, March 1st through March 17th. What is Capricorn need to see? What is Capricorn? All right. So, yes, thank you. Right on the bell. You got the Rest card, which I believe Aquarius got this too. Could be something that's going on with astrology if it's affecting more than one sign. But we all need rest, right? We don't necessarily need to read the meaning of this card. Just needs to, take time for yourself, take time out, do something nice for yourself, even if it's 15 minutes a day, right? Take a bath, write in your journal, dance, whatever you do, okay? That's always nice. I'll take some rest too. All right, Capricorn, one more oracle card from my other deck here. Right, Capricorn friend? Mm-hmm. She said yes, even though she's quiet. All right. Give me one moment. Final messages for Capricorn, March 17th through March 31st. What does Capricorn need to see? What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? Capricorn, March 17th, March 31st. Messages for Capricorn. Oh, all right, we got 2. And your first card is take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Okay. So, I shuffle each deck multiple times, like I say, and I cut it. So when these cards come out that are very similar, it's pretty cool. So it's saying the same thing. Rest, take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And it's a really pretty card here with the new moon in the background, right? We got the new moon coming up on the 13th here. It's the 11th today, or technically the 12th since it's 12:13 at night. But this pretty Moroccan architecture, mountains in the background, but just getting to that solitude. And also just like in the rest card, you see this guy sitting down, looking at his notebook, resting in a chair, and you also see this imagery of this elk in the background. So that could also be some type of power animal or something you could look into as well. And your last oracle card is the Mintonkin, which I remembered is something to do with Orion, with the constellation Orion, I believe, something like that. I've gotten this card a few times before for different signs. Okay, but you see this beautiful mermaid here sitting on the rock, and there's the ocean and almost the space-like atmosphere in the background. But it basically says longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So this, if you look up, the Mintonkin meaning, it talks about the aliens that first came to Earth. They were the first healers. So this could be saying that you are a healer yourself, or you have some type of connection to where this is in space. So I would Google it because this deck doesn't come with a book. But yeah, it's really, really interesting, right? Longing for home, belonging, that feeling. If you do have that feeling during this time, Capricorn, the more rest you get, the more centered you will be. All right. So that is your reading, Capricorn. Again, I'll say real quick, if you want to, you don't have to. If you want to see all the cards that I've pulled for you here today, it will be on my Facebook page. So you can go to my website, which is in the description box below, or just type in MalesseaMagicLight.com and find the Facebook link. And then go to the Capricorn reading, and it'll be the first comment there, just one photo. But anyway, that is it. Thank you guys so much, as always, for your support and for your likes and subscribing, which is free. I really appreciate all of that. So probably going to end here. No more readings for today, but I will come back soon with the other signs. So have a great day or night whenever you see this. Thanks, guys. Bye.